What's up, you guys? After Chair Reaction, today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is season 2, episode 18. Let's get into the episode.
Elizabeth?
Yes, Carson?
He's awake.
I'm like, why I recognize him? He's on Enterprise.
Bouncing back from what?
Hello, Michael. Do you remember me?
No.
I'm Dr. Elizabeth Weir. This is Lieutenant Colonel John Sheppard.
You serve under my command.
Do you know where you are?
I don't even know who I am.
Your name is Lieutenant Michael Kenmore. You're in a private room off the infirmary here in Atlantis.
2 Enterprise moments this week. Interesting.
Atlantis?
You're a member of a team that went off-world. You were captured by the Wraith.
What did they do to me?
We're not quite sure yet.
We sent a rescue team for you, but you were wounded during the mission.
You've been unconscious for days now. How does worried sick?
Why can't I remember anything?
We don't know yet. Hopefully we'll learn more as we conduct further tests.
And in the meantime, I can assure you that we will give you the best possible care to help in your recovery. Keep a close eye on him. Until we know more, we need to proceed with caution. This may just be the start of our problems.
How are you feeling?
Physically fine, but my mind is completely blank. Well, they said I'm a lieutenant.
We know how I feel about
You
amnesia.
recently arrived in Atlantis, but you have already proven yourself to be one of the finest soldiers in the city.
Well, if I'm such a fine soldier, how did I get captured by the Wraith?
Your team came upon a landed Wraith cruiser and were ambushed. You sacrificed yourself in order to give your teammates time to escape. Quite heroic.
Were you part of the team that rescued me?
Yes.
Well, then that makes you even more heroic.
How is he doing physically?
Excellent. Vitals normal.
Aren't you supposed to introduce them to, like, objects that belong to them and stuff like that?
I think that's such a good idea. We still don't know if there are any residual effects he might be carrying around.
What do you think, Doctor? Is he ready to join the community? A change of scenery could be very beneficial to him.
So, you've been, released, I see.
Just now. I have some bodyguards following me around everywhere, and Colonel Sheppard's probably somewhere close by. They want to keep an eye on me in case I suddenly freak out.
That's freak out, yes. Well, but I don't think you're, you're not gonna, you're fine, aren't you?
I think so. I feel fine. I guess time will tell. Hopefully the amnesia won't be permanent. Wraith materializer schematics?
Yes. Yes, I was just studying them, you know.
How did I know that?
One of your team's mission objectives was to infiltrate a Wraith ship and obtain intelligence.
And our mission was successful.
Yes, very successful.
Except for getting captured.
Well, we've all been captured by the Wraith at one point or another, haven't we? It's just important thing is that you were rescued, safe and sound.
Safe, yes. The sound part I'm not so sure of.
Yeah, well, it's...
This guy's got the most stoic look ever.
I guess I better be going.
Right. You got it.
See ya.
Wow, you were right. I can't believe that.
You keep your hands off her.
Ronan, we were sparring as part of his physical therapy. Let him go. Now!
I'm sorry.
Look, I didn't like him in Enterprise. I don't like him here.
You could see Dr. Beckett after you leave, having prescribed something for sleep.
I can't help thinking there's more to it. Something's not right with me.
Do you feel sick?
No. I feel like I don't know what it is, but it's not right. It's not. Everyone around here, I get the feeling like they know something they're not telling me. See, that, your expression. I see that a lot around here. People being careful with me, like they're trying to figure out what to say next.
And you think this means that they're keeping secrets from you?
Maybe not deliberately, but
You know,
yes.
as a
I get
therapist,
the feeling they know
you are
something.
doing a shitty
But I'm
job
telling
if you are keeping things like that.
It's
Whatever it is that is being kept from
If
him.
Wraith did something to me, I'd really like to know what it is.
Lieutenant,
Colonel.
where are you off to?
My quarters. Dr. Beckett gave me some pills to help me get some sleep. I'll give them a try.
Sleep well.
Hey, Ronan. I don't know what happened between us in the past, but if I ever did anything to hurt or to upset you, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
Ronan, shake the man's hand.
I don't think so.
He's trying to bury the hatchet. It's not a bad idea, don't you think?
I gotta go.
Look, I just want to know.
Knock it off! Knock it off!
Lieutenant Kenmore, what are you doing up so late?
The pills Dr. Beckett gave me aren't working. I'm gonna go to the infirmary.
After you?
Dr. Beckett.
It's not actually your name. Sure, it's just sitting out there. Why not?
Delta wave frequencies are 2.9 hertz, which means you may regain consciousness soon.
Why does it have a barcode on it? Why did you not start with day one?
You will die for this! Others will come for me! They will destroy you! They're gonna find us first.
You're gonna need a name. How does Mike sound?
So they managed to kill one?
You lied to me.
Yeah, it was really stupid.
I'm a Wraith.
You were a Wraith.
Actually, it was really stupid for the therapist to do that.
Michael, please.
Don't call me that. That's not my name.
All right, take it easy.
If you would let us explain.
Go ahead. Explain. But no more lies.
This is what we know of the Wraith. They evolved from a creature that we call the Aratus bug. Now that bug began taking on characteristics of the humans it was feeding on, and over time, became the Wraith that we know now. So Dr. Beckett has developed a drug.
It's a retrovirus, designed to suppress the Aratus bug elements of the Wraith genetic code, leaving only the human aspects behind.
He doesn't have diabetes. You've just been giving it
But we
to him.
finally achieved a viable drug, which we then decided to test.
Injections? Insulin?
Not insulin. I'm sorry.
Like Triturnin.
You see, once the retrovirus was administered and the transformation begun, another drug was needed to prevent the Wraith elements from returning. It's actually a combination of drugs which unfortunately require a daily injection.
So what are you saying? That being a Wraith is some kind of disease? Something you think you can cure? What gives you the right to do this to me?
We're at war. The Wraith will stop at nothing to kill every one of us. And we'll stop at nothing to make sure that doesn't happen.
You made up everything. My name, the photograph of my parents.
It was my decision to keep the truth from you.
Why?
For one, we were concerned that if you were told, you may react the way you are now.
The whole point was to erase any trace of Wraith inside you, not to keep reminding you of it. And trust me, you're a hell of a lot better off now than you were before. Since we're telling the truth.
This whole thing was a bad idea.
No, it wasn't. Retrovirus works, that much is clear. Just look at the guy. If we can figure out how to deploy this as a biological weapon, it's possible that we can hit entire hive ships and turn them into humans.
That's still a ways off, and I've yet to develop an effective long-term dose to keep the Wraith elements suppressed for a lifetime.
But the point is we are getting closer.
You know, you may be able to make them look like a human, talk like a human, but they'll still be a Wraith. Nothing you do will ever change that.
You told me before that you and your team rescued me when I was captured by the Wraith. But now I'm starting to realize who did the actual capture. And you have the nerve to tell me you're my friend.
I would like to be your friend.
You expect me to believe that?
You may not understand this now, but making you human, I believe this could make your life better.
Really? Because from what I was told, you made me human in order to make your lives better.
I mean, you'll have easier ways to eat.
What makes being human better than being a Wraith?
They are evil. They kill us, feed on us, show no mercy, know nothing of compassion.
Humans are different.
Yes.
So what you did to me, that was done out of compassion?
Your feelings of betrayal are understandable, but it's important you talk about them. Hopefully come to resolve them.
With you?
Yes.
I already tried that once. It didn't work out so well. But something was cleared up for me, though. Now I know what that strange feeling was. The one that's been gnawing inside me. It seems I can't shake those basic Wraith instincts. Hunger, aggression, and now that I know the truth, I feel them even more.
Maybe that's why they didn't want to tell you.
Dr. Heitmeyer confirmed he believes he's still experiencing Wraith compulsions. Is there anything more you can do to help suppress them?
I don't know. It could merely be a psychological manifestation.
Well, we should up his dose. Yeah, I know you said give it more time, but now that he knows what's going on, things might start going from bad to worse.
I agree.
He's due for his next injection now. I could go ahead and increase the dosage and monitor him closely.
Let's just hope he agrees to take it.
Well, if he doesn't, we'll have to insist. Who knows? Maybe another big dose might wipe his memory clean again.
And then what? We start the lies all over again?
Time for your injection.
What are you doing? What do you want from me?
Just waiting for you to give me a reason to kill you.
I guess I should thank you. You're the only one around here who's been honest with me from the start.
Lieutenant Kenmore, the infirmary?
Better get moving, Lieutenant.
This is Sergeant Cole. Kenmore's escaped. Level 5, East Tower. Ronan's also in pursuit.
Drop your weapon.
Just take it easy, Lieutenant.
Stop calling me that. Drop your weapon.
Figured you'd forget to set it to stun.
Sergeant Cole, he is dead.
We can't keep him here. Even locked up, he's too dangerous.
We can take him to the Alpha site. I'll sedate first so I won't know where it is.
And then what?
Continue with the drug treatments.
Continue.
Dr. Beckett was about to start increasing the dosage. Hopefully, that will be effective in eliminating any remaining Wraith impulses.
Why are we even talking about this? He killed one of your people. Your experiment didn't work. We should kill him right now.
We can't kill him, Ronan. We're the ones who put him in this position.
Now, hold on a minute, Doc. If we hadn't given him the retrovirus, he'd still be a Wraith. We wouldn't think twice about killing him.
But we did give him the retrovirus. We made him human. Now we have the responsibility to treat him as we would any other.
He's not human. He's a Wraith.
Is it worth continuing with these treatments?
I don't know. I suppose it's worth seeing how he fares with the increased dosage.
I agree. We've come too far with this just to abandon it now.
Would you please step outside?
What's going to happen to me?
You will be transported to another planet where we are establishing an off-world base.
You want to keep me from learning more about Atlantis. You're afraid that if a Wraith ship comes close enough, I'll communicate with them. Tell them you're here. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to escape, to get out of this place.
We would like to continue the drug treatments. Dr. Beckett believes that an increased dose would fully suppress any Wraith urges you may still be experiencing. The alternative is death.
Hey, how are you holding up?
Oh, I don't know, because of me, a man is dead.
You can't blame yourself for that.
Elizabeth, I'm the one who developed the retrovirus. I'm the one who pushed for this experiment. Of course I'm to blame.
And I'm the one who approved it. This was my call, Carson. So if there's any blame to be laid, it starts and ends with me, all right?
Colonel.
Time to go.
It is all right. You are safe.
What happened?
You were sedated for transport to the Alpha site. Just a precaution. How are you feeling?
Hungry.
I will see about getting you some food. They call them meals ready to eat, was all I could gather on short notice. Dr. McKay quite likes them, actually.
You're different from the others. I noticed it the first time I saw you. You're the only person willing to understand. The only one with a truly open mind. The only one willing to show compassion.
Okay, this has come out of the blue. I feel like there should have been some kind of something beforehand to indicate that she was being a little bit controlled by him beforehand. This just came out of nowhere.
Colonel!
I don't like that.
Don't quite know. He somehow managed to get 3 of us restrained to take Taylor hostage. He forced a security detail outside the infirmary to drop the weapons on a killer.
Where'd they go?
Up the ridge.
I feel like they needed to come up with a reason to kill him or whatever.
Just a precaution. I know.
This doesn't make sense.
You're angry. I lied to you. But you had no right to do this to me. I won't let you experiment on me anymore. Let's go. We need to leave this planet.
And go where?
These are the SOs guarding the gate.
Damn it!
Why did it close so quickly?
That way. We need to figure out the last address dialed, if that's even possible. We need to get McKay out here.
No, we don't.
Trust me, he's the only one who can figure this stuff out.
Look.
How much further must we walk?
We'll rest up ahead.
I am sensing something. There are Wraith nearby.
Yes, there are.
It is not too late. We can still go back. Dr. Beckett can give you an injection, take away the pain.
No! This is how it's supposed to be. I'm returning to what I was. What I am.
This is what I was drawn to.
They are aware of us. They are coming.
I know. And I will return to them.
Then we shall be enemies again.
We never stopped being enemies.
What will you do with me? Feed on me? Is that why you brought me all this way?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the urge. And now that I'm truly able to feed again, I feel it even more.
Then go ahead.
Well, they're gonna learn about Atlantis.
He completely transformed back into a Wraith?
Not completely, but well on his way.
His reversion occurred at a much more accelerated rate than we anticipated.
Unfortunately, his memory of what we did to him remained intact.
Should have killed him when I had the chance.
He's right. We are totally screwed. Not only has our dear lieutenant rejoined the Wraith, but he's taken with him the knowledge that Atlantis still exists.
God knows what type of intel he was able to pick up during his stay.
They will send another wave of hive ships.
Probably already on their way.
And this time, I'm guessing they're not going to fall for the whole invisibility trick.
We need to come up with a new defense plan.
We're gonna need more firepower.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Season 2, Episode 18 of Atlantis. Pretty decent episode actually. You know, they managed to cure Wraith, but also it seems like maybe he might have some kind of human tendencies now that he's reverted back, because he kind of hesitated a little bit with Taylor there. I don't know how that's going to affect things going forward, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, they're definitely going to know that Atlantis survived, so that's going to be an issue. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.